Hey, I'm Matt Byram. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use small pieces of content to build your email list at a rapid rate. I'm going to tell you what a content upgrade is, and I'm going to give you the steps you need to implement this strategy for yourself. If you'd like to see more marketing strategy videos like this one, then please click subscribe and click on the bell to get notified every time I release a new video. Content upgrade is a piece of content that gives the reader of your blog article more value on the same topic. And this could be a PDF download, a link to a Google Doc, a Google Sheet, a Google Slide, an additional video, an email series, or any other form of content really. The important thing is that this piece of content needs to give more value around the same topic. For instance, if you're an e-commerce consultant and you write a blog post about how to create the perfect product page, your content upgrade could be a checklist that covers all the items people need to add to their product page. And this would be useful so people could print it off and check the items off as they add things to their product page. Or if you're an accountant and you've written an article about financial forecasting, your content upgrade could be a link to a Google Sheet with a blank financial forecast model that people could use for themselves. And these pieces of content extend the usefulness of your blog articles. They make it easier for people to take action and implement what they've learned after they've read your article. When people read a blog article, they're often trying to learn something new or extend some knowledge they already have. And as the writer of the post, you're the provider of that information. You have the expertise and you're trying to transfer your knowledge to the reader. So by using a content upgrade, you're not only telling them how to do something, you're also giving them the tools to turn this knowledge into action. And this can make the blog article infinitely more helpful. And this is really why this strategy is so successful. A great example of this is the Wise Owl State of Video Marketing survey. We created a page that includes all the survey data points, but we also created a content upgrade, which is the PDF report with all the data and analysis. And the result of this is that we've seen over 1,000 downloads of this report over the last few months. A content upgrade could be anything that you can provide the reader that they can access online, download, or print off. The best thing to do is to think about the tools you use to put whatever you're talking about into action. Do you use a template or a process or a checklist? And if not, could you create a document that would be useful and helpful to others to help them implement this more effectively? Just remember that you're the expert here, you know what you're talking about, and you might not need a step-by-step checklist, but other people who read the article are likely to be beginners or intermediate level. What could you provide them to help them implement these new learnings in an easier way? Another way to think about this is if you were training a new member of your team, you'd provide supporting documentation to help them implement what they've learned. And just think about your blog readers in the same way. The more helpful you can be, the better. Okay, so now you understand what a content upgrade is, and you might even have some ideas for some content upgrades of your own. So here's how you set this up for yourself. Firstly, you'll want to create the content, and this needs to be in a shareable format such as a PDF document or a link to a shareable document like a Google Doc. Next, create a box or a call out on your article with an explanation of the content upgrade. Tell people what the content upgrade is and how it will help them. Here you can see an example of this in action on my site. I created a checklist to help people tick off all the ways that they can promote their explainer video. This makes sure people don't forget a step. The box I've created is clearly highlighted. It tells people what the upgrade is, and it asks them to click a link to get the upgrade. The next thing you need to do is to create a way for people to give you their contact details in exchange for the content upgrade. And you could use a pop-up form for this, or you could send people to a page with the form on it. In my example, when people click the link on the blog page, they're taken to a landing page where they can read a bit more about the content upgrade and fill in the form. But if creating a landing page is a bit too much work, you can implement a simple pop-up form. The important thing here is to give people a way to sign up for this content. Then, once people have signed up, you need to send them the content automatically. Your form could send people the content after they complete the form, or you could send them the content by email. The result of this is that people who read your blog articles get access to the tools they need to help them implement the things that you're talking about in your article. And this means that people get more value from the content you create. You'll also increase the size of your email lists at a rapid rate. The reason for this is that providing value in exchange for somebody's contact details will be much more successful than just asking people to subscribe to your blog article or your blog alone. Now, I'd love to know what you think of this. How have you implemented this for yourself? And please share some of your content upgrades in the comments below. And if I can be of any help, please email me directly at matt@mattbyram.com.